Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. All right. Hey. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. We have been talking about sales funnels and email funnels, and this is the second part of that series. In the previous episode, if you haven't listened to it, check it out. I talk about just what sales funnels are and helping you understand exactly how they work. In this podcast episode, I am going to be talking about the different types of sales funnels and how they work, so you have a better understanding of how you can really expand your reach when it comes to your sales funnel. So as I previously mentioned, a sales funnel is the journey that a potential client takes from that initial awareness or contact to making a purchase or to buying a product or service. The core principles of sales funnels, they are going to stay the same. The strategies, however, can be different across different platforms. So in this podcast, we'll discuss different examples of sales funnels across platforms like podcasting, social media, speaking engagements, networking, and more. We'll also discuss the importance of lead magnets. These are really important, and nurturing leads to eventually sell your product or service. Okay, let's talk with the first one. That is your podcasting sales funnel. Podcasting has become a really popular platform for building an engaged audience and for driving sales. So different people like to consume content in different ways, and podcasting has become a fan favorite. For me, it's the ability to multitask. I can listen to a podcast while I'm cleaning my house, while I'm doing laundry, working out. It's a win-win for me. So here's an example of how a podcasting sales funnel might work or look. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is attract your audience with valuable content. So what you're going to do as a podcast host is you're going to create an informative and valuable episode that interests your ideal client and is going to address pain points. This is going to position you as an authority in your niche. So to capture those leads, you have to have a lead magnet offer. And so what you can do is offer a free resource related to the podcast content, such as maybe an ebook, a checklist, or maybe extra bonus episodes. Listeners are encouraged to opt in to your email list in exchange for that lead magnet. The link needs to be added to the show notes, both on the platform. So that can be Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. And also you want to put that on your website. The next part of that funnel is to nurture through an email sequence. So once your listener opts in, they enter an email nurture sequence where they are going to receive more valuable content that is related to that particular podcast theme. During this process, through the email nurture sequence, you're going to build that know, like, and trust factor, and you're going to provide consistent value and engage with them through emails. Okay, the next part is the offer, the product promotion. As this relationship deepens, you want to introduce valuable products or service through your email marketing. These products or service could be your offerings, it could be affiliate products or sponsorships, but you want to make sure that they are aligned with that specific podcast theme. The conversion, let's talk about the conversion. Subscribers who have been nurtured and engaged, they're more likely to convert into clients and customers when they are presented with offers that really resonate with their needs and interests. There are several ways that you can track conversions, but the easiest way is just to create a different segment or tag using your email marketing software. So, for example, if they opt in with a specific lead magnet that say that I'm doing a podcast and it is on growing your email. I want that lead magnet, I want to put it in a segment that says growing my email list. So I understand where they come from, where the lead is generated. So I might put Growing My Email List podcast or something like that. So that's a way that you can track those conversions. Okay, another part of a sales funnel that people often neglect or just don't think of is that post-sale engagement. So after they make a purchase, you want to make sure that those clients continue to receive value through just great content and specific offers or invitations to events. The post-sale engagement, this helps continue the trust and that builds relationships. And you're continuing to educate them and keep talking about the processes, especially if they bought a product or service. You want to make sure that you are giving them all that they need to be successful. And this encourages repeat purchases or referrals. So we want to make sure that we include that post-sale funnel and engagement in our funnels. Okay, the next funnel is going to be a social media sales funnel. So social media platforms offer a great opportunity for reaching and engaging with a wide audience for free oftentimes, but sometimes paid. There are many different platforms available. So find one that you are most comfortable with using. We have LinkedIn, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Threads, we have Twitter, we have all these different things. I guess it's not Twitter anymore, right? It's X, but we have all these different platforms that we can use. So don't feel like you have to be on every platform. Find one that you are comfortable with and stick with that and really learn it and maximize it. So here's an example of a social media sales funnel. So awareness through engagement and content, right? So we create engaging content such as posts and videos and stories, and we put those on these social media platforms. This content really showcases your brand's personality, your values, your offerings, and it's going to attract followers and really generate that awareness that can sometimes be the first time that they find you or they see your brand, but that is the awareness phase. Then we, of course, go to the lead magnet phase, and we want to capture leads. We want to get their emails from social media. So we offer a free resource or some sort of incentive. And this, again, can be a downloadable guide, a webinar, a discount code in exchange for their email address and their contact information. And this can be done by having your audience send you a direct message or click on a link in your profile or leave a comment or include a link in a post or story. But these are the ways that we want to gather their contact information. Okay, the next part is to nurture with free content, or it can be like targeted ads too on social media. So we can use targeted ads or free content and nurture the leads on social media platforms to continue to give them free content and build that know, like, and trust factor. And this allows us to drive engagement and also to lead them to the lead magnet offer. Okay, once a lead is warmed up, then we want to promote our products or service through social media posts and stories and, just different things that we can do on social media. We have to continue to make offers. I say this a lot of times is when you're on social media, make sure that you are making offers. You're not an influencer. You're not just giving tips. You have a business. So remember that, you're building that know, like, and trust factor, but you have to let people know that you have a business and that you have an offer and you are trying to sell them something. Okay, so the conversion with social media followers who have engaged with your brand and they show an interest, we want them to convert into your clients. So we've got to get them on the email list. We've got to nurture them and walk them to the sale. So again, remember the post-sale engagement. So after they make a purchase, we want to keep encouraging them to follow your brand on social media and to stay updated on new products and promotions and all your valuable content. Social media platforms, they serve as a great way to give your clients ongoing support and to get engagement and to build that community. All right, let's move to the next type of sales funnel, and this is speaking engagement sales funnel. So speaking engagements provide a great opportunity to connect with an audience in person or virtually, and it is amazing when you can get paid to speak. However, if you're just starting out, oftentimes the payment comes in the form of exposure. We've all been there. We've all done things for free, but the trade-off is going to be the exposure, right? So, however, with that being said, don't walk away without getting email addresses and contact information if possible. So here's an example of a sales funnel that you can use to leverage in your speaking engagement. So the first one is you're going to deliver a really great presentation at a conference, a seminar, a webinar. And this is where you showcase your expertise. And again, you're addressing the audience's pain points or their interest. Okay, this is the tricky part. This is the tip here is we want to get the lead. We want to get their contact information during the presentation. So during the talk, you want to offer a lead magnet or incentive related to the presentation topic. And this can be, such as like a download of maybe, hey, here's a download of my slide deck, or here is maybe a free consultation, or here's a freebie. And the way that you can do this during your presentation to get their information is you can create a link or a QR code, and this can be displayed on your presentation. So when I say link, you can use a link like maybe my website, I have a lead magnet that is how to grow my email list. And I can create a link that's brittanyschroeder.com/growth. And I can put it up on my presentation, something easy that they can remember, or they can take a picture with their phone. QR code is an awesome way. You can create a QR code. I can do this in Canva, and they just hold their phone up and it will open up that window to have them sign up for whatever that lead magnet is and get their information in exchange. So then the next part, once you've gotten their information, is you want to follow up with additional value. So after the event, you want to follow up with attendees, and you can do this using email and provide more value that is related to this presentation. And this could include extra resources, maybe an exclusive content or invitation to join one of your communities or maybe a webinar, but you want to make sure that you're following up with them. As this relationship with the attendees progresses, you want to introduce relevant products or service that are aligned with the presentation topic. And this could be a course, maybe a coaching program, consulting services, a book, anything like that. Attendees who have engaged with your follow-up emails, that means that they're interested in what you're offering, and they are more likely to convert into customers. After the sell is made, we have that post-sell engagement. They become your clients. You need to continue to provide value through follow-up emails. Again, you're educating them, maybe exclusive content or invitations for maybe future speaking engagement. This post-sell engagement, it really strengthens your relationship. And again, it encourages repeat business or referrals. Okay, let's go. This is a mouthful. Let's go to networking sales funnels. Okay, so networking provides really valuable opportunities to build relationships and to generate leads organically. And many business owners depend solely on social media to market. However, they're neglecting a really, really important funnel opportunity, and that is in-person networking. I think a lot of times we forget the power of in-person networking and how you can build a relationship and connect with people on such a deeper and quicker way. So don't forget in-person networking. Don't disregard it, because it really is powerful. So here's an example of a networking sales funnel. Okay, so you build this connection at an event, and this can be an industry conference, maybe a networking event or a meetup, just anywhere that you are connecting with your peers, your potential clients, or people to collaborate with. And you are then going to engage in conversation and exchange contact information with anybody who expressed interest or you connect with or is maybe interested in your products or service. Then what you are going to do is offer value through the follow-up. So after the event, you want to just follow up with that new connection. You can do this with email, and you're going to offer value and just continue the conversation. And you can share maybe some relevant resources or insights, or maybe an invitation to an upcoming event or webinar. You want to keep nurturing that relationship. Okay, as this relationship develops, you want to engage in personalized outreach, and you want this to be specific to their needs and interests, and just really nurture that relationship. You can offer solutions to maybe some of their challenges that you discussed during your conversation, but you really take this opportunity to position yourself as an expert. Okay, once a trusted relationship is established, then this is where you are going to present your products or service as a solution to some of their pain points or the things that they are struggling with. And this is going to really take that relationship to the next level of making that part of the funnel and converting it into sales. So let's talk about the conversion. So any contacts that express interest in what you're offering, this is where you want to guide them through the sales process. And this could mean scheduling a consultation, maybe signing up for a trial, or it could be just making a purchase. And that's when you can see that conversion. Again, don't neglect the post-sale engagement. And that is, you don't want to take people's money and then just ghost them. You want to make sure that you are continually giving them education and content and making sure that they feel seen and heard. So that was a mouthful. Those are different examples of sales funnels. In all these examples, lead magnets play such an important role in attracting your clients and getting their contact information. So you want to make sure that you have lead magnets that work and convert, and you have to play around with them and test them and figure out what it is that resonates with your audience so that you can get that information. Because you can contact them or they can see you on social media, on podcasting, all those different things. But the really important key thing is to get their contact information and get them in your email and continue the communication and the contact. So a lead magnet is that valuable resource that you need to get them in your sales funnel. So again, once the leads are captured, you want to nurture them through communication. This is so important to build that know, like, and trust factor. And, you're just going to be providing them with constant value. And this can be through your emails, through your social media interactions, or maybe just personalized outreach. But you want to make sure that you are staying in contact, being memorable, making sure they remember you and they value you as a trusted source. So make sure that you're creating and delivering really valuable content. So sales funnels can come in many, many different shapes and forms on many different platforms and channels, but each one is going to have a unique and different strategy. So whether it's through podcasting, social media, speaking engagements, networking, or any other platform, the goal remains the same, and that is to attract, engage, nurture, and then convert those leads into clients. So there you go. There is sales funnels for you. If you are ready to start building some funnels that can convert, check out my email funnels course. In this course, I teach business owners how to build these funnels, these email funnels that convert followers into clients. I will put that link in the show notes so you can check it out and start building some awesome funnels. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you found it helpful, I would love, love, love you to leave me a 5-star review and share with your friends. You are the best. All right, I will see you guys next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.